Hi and welcome back to Just Maria D. I am indeed Maria D, and today we've got another Have a Go cooking episode. We're not really cooking, we're kind of infusing, marinating. All to do with gin.
Here we are looking at my blog, or one of my blogs. It's actually the blog of the Gin Junkie. Now, I'm not an everyday blogger by any stretch, but last year I made this gin infusion. The first time I made it with 400 grams of strawberries and 50 grams of cherries. In the past, I have also used nectarines with strawberries, and essentially I think it would work with any kind of soft fruit that you wanted to use up. Plums might be nice, but for today's infusion it is 450 grams of strawberries. To that I'm going to add some mint. I'm just going to tear it up and put it over the strawberries. Now you can use as little or as much of this as you like. Really it depends on how much you like your mint. I'm not a big fan of it, so I haven't used loads and loads of it, but I like it enough to include a little bit of it. When you have finished organising your strawberries and mint, or whichever fruit you have chosen to use, add it to a large jar.
What I'm going to do now is mash them with a potato masher, which I have somewhere. Hang on. Voila. So we're going to mash them. I use this specific Kilner jar because my potato masher fits inside of it. I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to continue mashing, but I wanted to tell you that this time round I'm using Co-op's own brand, triple filtered, double distilled special London dry gin for this particular batch. In the past I've made it with Aldi gins, but I was given this as a present for my birthday and I thought it would be great to spice it up a little bit with some strawberries. I really like it. It's a decent gin, but I also really like strawberry gin. And I've had a friend who's had a birthday recently and I thought it would make a nice gift idea for her. It's a lovely summer thing to have. You can drink it with pink lemonade and garnish it with some rose petals, dried rose petals. It's like Disney in a glass.
It doesn't have to be pulverized, it just has to be mashed enough to allow the alcohol to break it down. When you have done that, measure out 150 grams of caster sugar. This time round I have used golden caster sugar, but in the past I have used white. Then you add it to the jar and add your gin. This bottle is 70 centilitres worth of gin. I have no doubt that this recipe would also work with any other white spirit if you fancied something like strawberry and mint vodka, for instance.
This is what it looks like. Sugar in, mixed up. What I do now is I close the lid on the Kilner jar and leave it for about 3 days. It's not a timely one to make. Like, that's the great thing about this, that if you drink slow gin or damson gin or anything like that, you really do have to start working on that about 3 months in advance of when you need it. But strawberry gin, because strawberries break down so easily and they're so sweet, you only need 3 days. So it's a great gift idea, really. So we've closed that up. I'm going to give it a good shake and then I'm going to leave it over there. Oh, don't look at my wilted flowers. I need to throw those out. I'm going to leave it over there on my gin bar, and a couple of times as I walk past through the day in the next 3 days, I'm going to give it a shake. So this is how I make my fruit infused gins. Rhubarb and strawberry. I can't even. Rhubarb and strawberry. I can't even. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of this, hit the subscribe and notification bell. You can ring my bell, and yeah, catch you on the flip side. Bye.